And now for the first postcard. Once we leave the Aurora for the first time, I actually didn't see this postcard until now.
Why would he want to stay
But we
down
go
here where the
inside.
world is alive?
Normally
We might
this
even go to it
base isn't occupied
eventually
yet
since the war's
until later
over.
on.
How about pitching that idea?
You will find it on the wall as soon as you go through the doorway. Alright, so this next gun, the valve, this is probably better than my other clip I did, but you probably won't see that now. So this is another area that I've searched already, but apparently I'm blind as hell. Right next to the main mission objective for the tower, there will be a valve weapon inside here. Just need a single kill, and that's it. The gun is very slow reloading, but make sure you get a kill and that'll be done. And now to get your very first good morale during this sand level is once we go ambush the first tower or the base, is when we get to this part, do not kill the guy who's at the top of this area.
Made a mistake coming here.
Just remember, do not kill the guy, just subdue him. You get a good morale for doing this.
I surrender!
And now for our very first document, or diary, is once we gain access to the vehicle, this would make things a lot easier. If you come to this location on the map, we will find an abandoned ship here. Now for this one, we're going to find the Shambler gun, and then we're also going to find the diary as well. Right, so when you get here, you need to make sure to holster your gun, and then you'll see a hermit here. Then in this location, you will find the diary here. Dirty Fragments. And now for the second diary, once we encounter the shipwreck as you're going towards your lighthouse mission. When you get here, you will see some slaves in the background to the left and right, making sure you holster your gun and do not aim it at them. Now all you need to do here is just head inside. This guy will speak to you, so you can either ignore him or just keep going. And go to the second floor. And then you'll encounter another guy that will turn around and speak to you, tell you to not go that way or go away. And then look on the table here to find your next document. Sorry, diary. And now to go get the good morale and the letter. So basically once we go up this ladder, we'll find some bandits. There's only 6 bandits in total, but we have to clear this area out. We cannot kill them, just take them out silently. So knock them out basically. And also you cannot get seen either.
On the bottom. Is there anyone watching them now? Not the fact. They're not.
And now let's go get the next suit upgrade. This will be for the motion sensor. So climb the ladder from the last location that is, and then go for the door directly in front. Look to the right. On the table you will find your next upgrade. So once we are going towards the lighthouse, this is for a mission anyway, we'll get to a point where we follow the path with our car, and then it's now narrowed down so we have to walk. Before going inside, if you want to do a 180 and head back out where the road we came down from, behind this rock here there will be it looks like a fishing boat. But if you want to go in there, this will be like a little safe house as well. And there's also a suit upgrade here as well. This is for an extra bright flashlight. Be careful when you enter here because there will be a trap. And there we go, that's our upgrade. And that's where we are. And now for this next area, once we proceed on now to the story progression, we need to go to the lighthouse and we have to go through the cave. So not too far from where we went to the fishing boat to get the suit upgrade. So for this one, it's recommended when you go in the cave is do not get detected, because from here to the lighthouse we have to remain undetected and do not kill any slaves. But of course the bandits and the slaves kind of look the same, so it's hard to tell which one's what. So just to be safe, just don't kill anyone, just knock them out. So as we progress through the cave, we'll find a guy walking, or not walking, but crawling away, and he's dead. You'll see two guys burning. Be careful, don't run too fast, or else you will die. Now in the next area here, we'll find a guy looking at another dead guy. Take him out. And then right behind you, there will be a guy above the wall, not above, but against the wall. And this will be your diary.
Why the fuck are we just chilling here? Let's go help the guys up there. Blast all the trap. That bitch. Setting up all those traps. We gotta punish her for each of them. What have we got here? The boys are taking me awfully long there. The Baron will definitely have our asses if we fuck up again.
Stop! Stop or I will shoot! Stop, you fool!
Get the lick down, you bitch! You can't kill us all, even if only one of us remains. We'll still get you. What's the last move? Charge! Put pressure on her! That bitch, she kills our boys like it's nothing, but doesn't kill the slaves. What did you say? She's instead of them.
You're trying to call yourself
Fucking bitch! You pay for that! The Baron will rip you apart for that!
Baron is Baron died. You only talk about your Baron. Why is the Baron not here? I think the Baron is too clever to come here himself. So he sent you, the stupid pigs, to die. And you all came here to die, like stupid pigs. The Baron could have promised you a ring if you kill me. Promised to your own slaves, horse things. Didn't he? But now they're going to get a head each. Nothing more. And I'll get that Baron later. I'll strangle that lame dog later.
Bitch! What the fuck are we supposed to do? She's up there!
Yes, we kill all those dogs and drink some tea. Is everything quiet? Are they all dead?
You dog!
Come up here then. You killed my enemies, so I think you're a friend. car's blocked! Wait till I lower the lift! Come up to the lift!
So now, once you make it to the top of the lighthouse, if I remember correctly, on my first playthrough, you can't get back up here again. So making sure you grab this postcard in the lighthouse as soon as you enter. And now we're going to get the Bulldog gun. So once we have left the lighthouse, we came down and we cannot go back up. In this area here, this is where the enemies were, and you knocked them all out. So make sure you give a good thorough look around here for any resources and guns. But for the Bulldog gun, I found this one located in these ruins. So I'm using it right now just to let you know this is called the Bulldog, unless I mistakenly got this gun wrong. Yeah, Bulldog. Of course I can't get a kill right now, but of course when we get to enemy we will get that kill. So now, eventually, once we go through the bunker, we get to a point where we need to drop down. This is probably the best place to get the kill with the gun. Well, I say best place. The only place we have an enemy, that is to kill. And now let's go get the memo. So, as soon as we drop down through the hole, go to the first office located in front of this doorway to the right. And on the desk here you will find your note. So after we went through the damage control, or I say damage control, but we go through a control room and then we go through the toilets. We'll come out from this doorway and enter this corridor. Now once you get another radio contact with, I think it's Idiot, and then he will put himself on the intercom itself, or the main bunker speakers. Once you go through this room, the correct way to go is through here, but ignore that door for now. Stay in this room and then you'll find the diary. Now in the same location, just go to the door on the left and then pick up the photograph on your friend's mother. There we go. So now this will be a good deed when we hand it back to her. So now after you've done your main objective, you grabbed the map located down there. Now once we have left the doorway and go into the only room we can, you'll find many dead guys here sitting down on the chair. If you go to the far end one on the right, and you'll find the next document on the table. It's a diary, Plasma, not a document. Don't know how many times I said that. Now once you finish this next section of the level, you'll eventually go back up a lift, and then the cinematic of you giving the lady the picture will just come automatically. Of course, if you don't have the picture, then you won't see this thing.
Thank you, Artyom. This is for you. Father gave it to me when I was little. Damir says there's a little girl on your train. Give it to her.
Alright, so once you make it back to the hangout, or the Aurora I should say. Also, once we come down the middle, we will meet Anna as well, so she'll give us some more areas to go to. But then eventually we'll come back to the Aurora and go inside this little compound here. As we enter, Miller will contact you and you'll sit down and you'll give Miller the paperwork. Once all this is done, we want to find the kid now and give her the water bottle.
Where would I keep any?
Uncle Artyom, is this for
Sounds
me?
like a voice. I think it's, I don't know, him,
Wow,
her.
thank you.
So eventually you will go back to the Aurora and you'll see Anna and all that stuff. And eventually you will get a next objective to go to the top left hand side of the map. So before actually getting there, so you're in sight of the lighthouse, you're in sight of the fishing boat, but you'll see a van located outside of this like cavern section on the top left hand side, not close to the mission, but very close to where we need to go anyway. And then all we need to do is kill everyone here, because you don't have to worry about getting seen or deaths. Just kill everyone here. It's up to you, it's optional. Kill or stealth. And eventually you'll get to this part here where you will see a guy arguing with the rest of the crew if you've done this stealth. Now once you climb the ladder, you will hear a gunshot happen, and then all you need to do is pick up the death note located on the barrel, I think it is. And then in the same area, look on the workbench to the left, you will find the next upgrade for your suit. And now once we continue up now towards the objective where we meet Dimitri, I think his name is. So now we are actually at the main mission objective. So now as soon as we meet him, all we got to do is just follow the path, or the only path you can really take. If you want to explore around, you can. And once you slide down to this section here, you want to go around, or sorry, under the archway and take a left.
Are burnt now.
So you're basically coming back on yourself, but you're going up.
Let's climb a bit higher.
Now keep climbing up, and eventually you should run straight into this diary. And now for the postcard. I don't know what I think is number. Oh, I was going to say 11, but no. Postcard number 13 is located in that van just down below. As soon as you go in that van, just look on the doorway on the inside, and then you'll find your next ghost card. So for the breath achievement, basically all we need to do is pretty simple to do, is run out of filters completely, zero filters. So we have no extras. Once you're in a gas section or dangerous section, when you reach 0 on your filter timer, you want to take the mask off, go in your inventory, craft a filter, put your mask on, then put the filter on. Then you should get the achievement as soon as you craft the filter. Now for the roller coaster achievement, once you lead outside, or eventually I should say you'll lead back outside, and you'll see a guy also ride this thing in the middle. All we need to do is get to that and then ride it up, and then we'll gain the achievement. And also during this section here, it is recommended not to kill anyone. Just completely ignore them. So the only people I actually kill, well, the only thing I kill is the dogs. The rest of it I just don't bother, because there's no need to kill them. So basically, just to be safe, just don't kill anyone but animals.
You get now. Hey, Mirza for his dog.
Sen kimsin? Who you?
What do here, Betanis?
The new steps are chosen.
Dynasty, Meganiles. Menkara Barif Belimin. How's it going? Thank you, Betanis.
All quiet. Those newcomers from the train ain't showing up either. Did the boys tell you anything about those?
Looks like Nazi comes back in Moscow, doesn't it? The bastards.
After them with their car, but didn't come back. Well, there was that storm too.
So, these newcomers could be the real deal. Could have done them boys in.
As if they are special forces or something. They're your regular upstart gang looking for a quick buck. Well, if they really did do our boys in, they're as good as dead. We have the only water here. Without it, they're gonna be so weak after a couple of days, we'll cut them like chickens. Pussy shit.
Sure.
Well, I gotta go. And you stay on the lookout for them newcomers.
Nothing. Still, someone shooting at us.
So I do apologise for this scene, especially because I don't show you where I am, and I can't go back there. I'm too far in the story now to actually come back to this section. So basically, I'm in the sniper tower, so it's the crane in the middle of the map. So you'll have an objective, or a sub-objective, or side mission to investigate the crane. And there will be a sniper on this crane. I believe this is the only crane that has a sniper on. I could be wrong. So the only way to activate this truck coming towards you across that long bridge is you need to go to the workbench. As soon as you go to the workbench to customize your gun, or any gun, this scene will happen. Then if you save just before they start to arrive, and then you just got to kill 5 of them, reload, kill 5, reload, kill 5, reload, kill 5, reload, until you get the achievement. And now for this lovely achievement. If you're lucky enough, and if you can find a stack of enemies right together, you can easily get this achievement as well by doing the same thing as the sniper rifle or the stand back achievement. So basically for this achievement, all we need to do is run over 50 enemies in this car. But like I said, if you can find a spot, well, I couldn't find a spot, so I wasn't as lucky. So I just basically went around the whole map, just keep on killing people. But like I said, if you can't find, or say, if you find a spot that has many enemies like bunched up into one, save it before you crush them and just rinse and repeat until you get 50. And now for diary number 11, once you head east on the map now and go to the east-north side of the map, near the coastline, and you will find this ship just plainly in the direction of the roadway. So now go into the camp and climb this very small ladder. You don't have to go exactly onto the ship. You will find the note located on this crate. And also, just to give you more reference, there is some bad guys here, and then if you look behind this ship, there will be a downed attack chopper. So now if you head directly north from the same location, you will find this big old boy located directly on the coast, or the shoreline. So just to be safe, I don't think it matters, no, but I'm just being safe on my end. I done this entire area stealth. And I don't think you have to. Basically, all you need to do is go through this boat and go to the very end where the control room is, and you have to release the slaves. Whatever you do doesn't impact what happens to the slaves. You just need to get to that location. But I didn't want to accidentally kill a slave because some of them are armed, but I don't think they're armed for this section though. I just didn't want to be wrong, so I just done everything stealth. But eventually you will come into the control room. You will find a postcard. This should be number 12. And then we find diary number 12 located to the left side. And then once you leave this control room and go to the front side of this, you'll find that switch to do the good deed. And now, if you remember, I've talked about this attacked helicopter pin down just over the other side of the ship. But now, as we're going towards the next objective, there will be a part of the road that splits off to the left. So if you go down to the left path, and this will lead you to a dead end. And also, you'll find a cave directly in front. If you enter the cave, you will find your suit upgrade number 12, but this will be the gas mask. And then if you really want to, you can go to the left and talk to the gentleman to the left. And now we're going to go south now to go to this airfield. There's only 2 things here to collect, so let's find them now. So the first thing will be the postcard number 14. This is located in the second hangar as you enter the airfield on your right. Now go to the very end and you will fight some bad guys, and then hopefully you would see this postcard on one of the crates just in the middle at the very end. And now for the final upgrade, this will be the NVD amplifier. So basically, once you leave the hangar, you want to now go into this building and go the only way you can and reach the top. Once you reach the top, then you can grab the next upgrade. This will be located on a chair. And also this will be a safe house, so if you want to sleep, recommended to sleep in the dark. Then we can proceed on to our next objective. And now for the last and 2 final morales. Once you start this mission, this will be your final mission to do, and this will be like a no point of return. So making sure you have finished everything before you go and do this. So now, the main objective for this is to infiltrate the base without getting detected. You can knock out people, just don't get seen. And don't let the bodies get discovered. As soon as you make it through this underground, you will get a good morale.
Nobody go, nobody fool.
See you up
We stand
there.
here, all day here. You suck. Better go. Who goes? Some shite in there. Nobody here, nobody there, nobody anywhere. Place holy flame. I have to work good to show master I'm a good slave, obedient slave. And master can be a warrior. So nice. Like this, they all. I want to fight and get glory now. Shut up! Don't let me sleep, you fool! I tell you, shut up! I make a hit from you, fuck! Damn! What's wrong? Two multiple on you! Fuck! You lose! You don't lose, sucker! Why sleep here? My place is my place, sucker! Go away, sucker! Go down, fuck you! Yes, Mirza, spare me! You dog. I listen. You must sleep on the floor. You sleep in toilet. After make it clean. Bring here, you bitch! I bring now, Mirza! Why so long? One lazy. Black masters completely. Who is there? What is this shit? Bitch! I'll kill you! Fortune? Very good. Soon.
Demir, Artyom, Miller here. Aurora is ready to set out. What's your situation? Over.
And now for the final morale. Basically, once you are now in the fortress, all we need to do now is watch out for a bandit beating up a slave. You will see that just before going up some stairs. Now if you watch this happen, wait for the bandit to kick the slave through the door. Now once the bandit and the slave are together in a single room, all we need to do is go behind them and then subdue the bandit. Do not kill him.
Why the fuck did we feed you yesterday?
I'm sorry, master. I'm your slave. It was not on purpose.
Shut up! I'll put you on the surf now!
I'm sorry, master. Don't teach, please.
Shut the fuck up!
No kill, master, Mirza. No kill, please. Master angry, but still master. If master dies, they kill me next.
End. The winning end.
Let's go, Artyom. Thank you for helping my people. I'm in your debt forever.